Now, Rob Kniaz is the founder of H-Tree Capital, a London-based venture capital firm. Rob, these are fantastic results. They beat expectations. What has driven them?
I think it's been a two-pronged thing. It's been the rise of AI in general has helped all of the cloud companies in terms of getting spending into the cloud and increasing customer spend. And the ads market's been particularly strong. So any of these companies with an ad business has done quite well, both in terms of absolute spending as well as the dollar slightly weakening.
It's interesting, that ad sales situation, because Meta, of course, changed its content moderation. A lot of criticism around that at the time. Clearly didn't put off advertisers?
I think it's such a big platform. Advertisers can't afford to not be on it. I think no matter what they do, there's still going to be just a draw because that's where the eyeballs are at.
This AI investment, does it show that Zuckerberg's investments are paying off? Is he leading the pack regarding AI at the moment?
I would say Microsoft is probably in revenues leading the pack in terms of cloud services. Google is runner up behind them. Facebook is playing a slightly different game because they're not business-to-business focused, they're consumer-focused. So I think they're both, Microsoft and Meta, are leading the pack in their own way. But it's still so much of a wide space right now that everyone's figuring out how to layer in AI at every different layer along the stack. So I think we'll continue to see a lot of innovation of people figuring out new areas to plug it in.
We're getting results from two other members of the Magnificent Seven a little bit later, Apple and Alphabet. Are your expectations high for them as well?
I think Apple's the real wild card here because hardware is much different than software, and frankly, Apple is the least exposed to business users compared to Microsoft. So I think Apple, I predict, will be people buying ahead of tariffs or in anticipation of tariffs. But so this may be their last good quarter for a while. But I suspect they're going to have the most difficulty because they're really at the eye of the storm. Alphabet, I think, will track everything else well.
Do you think these strong results show that the impact of the US trade tariffs are not going to be too bad for the tech sector, or is it still too much in flux?
I think it's too early to say because, frankly, these are benefits for the entire economy now. These companies, are so prevalent. Maybe they're more of a lagging indicator of the economy. People cut ad spending. So I don't think they're immune necessarily. If you look at downturns in 2008, they were affected, but they're probably less in the direct, immediate front line of fire. So it may be, weeks or months, so they see the effect. But I think it will trickle down into ad spending and business spending if businesses cut CapEx.
All right, thank you so much. Really appreciate your views there. That's Rob Kniaz, founder of H-Tree Capital, a London-based venture capital firm.